Hodl that Bitcoin.
Hey everyone, Ben with BTC Sessions here. This video is going to be a little bit different from a lot of my other ones. I'm actually doing an unboxing video here, which is something that I've never really done, something that I've never really been super interested in, but I was sent this item and I just wanted to take a moment to, I guess, appreciate more or less what's inside the box and how, I guess, how much you get with this item. Up until now, getting hardware wallets, which this is what it is. It's a hardware wallet called the Cobo Vault. Typically you get it and it's pretty simple packaging and you open it up and it is what it is. This thing, I mean, look at the size of the package. It's substantial. So I just wanted to take a moment this week to take a look at what's inside the box. This will not be a walkthrough of how to use this. I need more time to actually dig into this thing to find out, does it work? Is it worth your money? But this is focused on what's in the box. It's also not quite a true unboxing video because I have been into this thing already, but that's what spurred me on into making this video in the first place. So let's take a look at what gets included with your Cobo Vault if you decide to get one. Do you guys enjoy my content? If so, there's two easy things that you can do to make sure you always know when stuff comes out. Number one, of course, hit that subscribe button. Number two, hit that little bell icon right next to the subscribe button so that you make sure you turn on notifications every time I put out new content. Now, onto the video. All right, so excuse the packaging because it is a little banged up. You've got international shipping going on here, and you know, I wasn't the most gentle with it in my room as is, so ignore the little dings on the boxes and such. But when we open it up, right away, you've got two items here. You've got the device itself, which you can pull out. So if you take a look, you've got a nice glass screen. This is all metal here. The back, obviously, there's a little divot here. That's because the battery is actually detachable. You've got a camera on the back. You've got the little prongs. You can see here. That's where the battery connects. And then other than that, that's pretty much it. You've got a single button on the side, nothing along the top or the sides or the bottom. It's literally just the battery pack. So that means that this does not plug into anything. There's one other thing to notice. On the inside here, right there, you can actually unscrew this and an SD card would go there, and that is to update the firmware on the device itself. So it does not plug direct into a computer. You actually have to download any updates on an SD card and then put it into the device. Now you've also got, this is the battery here, so you have two prongs on the top. It just kind of slides onto the back like so, and it's magnetic. All right, pulls off pretty easily, but that is the device itself. Okay, now let's keep going. What else do we have here? If you pull off the top here, now this is where it gets interesting. So you have, where should I start here? Oh, you've got your USB cable, USB to USB-C. Okay, and you might be wondering, what's that for? Well, that is to charge the battery, and we'll show you that in a second. You've also got a screwdriver, which was for the SD slot that I showed you on the inside there. Now, you've got this little pamphlet here. This is the quick guide for your Cobo Vault. You've also got your warranty card, a little descriptor of how everything works. Okay, so you've got that. Now let's keep diving in, because what is this other stuff? Okay, now this is interesting. Now I did a video on something called the bill fodl. This is basically that. This is where your recovery phrase goes. This is, I believe, solid steel, and the way it works is you actually slide little letters, metal letters, into these slots to store your recovery phrase, so that if there was a fire, it would not disappear if it was on a piece of paper. Okay, so that's what this is. So your backup is secure to the elements. This is the charging block for the actual battery. So let me just show you here. This USB-C plugs into the back of the charging block. This would plug into a computer, or if you have an actual charging block, you can plug that direct into the wall. And then the battery actually plunks in like so on top, and you would sit there and it would charge. There is a little light right here, and that lights up when you've plugged it in and you've inserted the battery. Okay, now what else do we have here? Okay, we're gonna get to this bad boy in a second, but I just want to show you in the bottom of the actual case, these are all of your letters. So you punch these out and there's little letters inside. Maybe I'll just punch one of those out right now. But you punch it out, and then if I can get it open, you have these little steel letters that you would insert into your recovery phrase unit here. So they slide in into these slots, and you would just put them in so you have all your words in order. Okay, now let's get to this, because this was a thing that I was like, what the hell is this? This is to actually store the device itself in a, I don't know, shock-proof, fireproof case. So let me just show you what that looks like. The device itself actually slides in here, and you press it down, and you also take the battery and press it down, and it gets stored in there, and then you clamp it shut, and it's literally a vault. This thing is solid. This is heavy. So I mean, I'm a little bit blown away by how much came in this box. I was not expecting so much in a single package for a hardware wallet. But yeah, you store your device in here, and then secondary to that, you've got a hardware. You've got hardware to actually hold your passphrase that is also fireproof. So it seems pretty damn robust to me. Yeah, and then you can just click it open here, and there's your device and your battery, and you can plunk it on, and you hold the button to turn it on. So I will be doing a video on this device, including how it works, how to set it up, and what I think of the user interface and everything like that. But I really wanted to show you guys what was up inside the package. So my question for you guys in seeing this is, what do you think of what you've seen so far? What do you think of the detachable battery idea? What do you think of the idea that this does not connect directly to a computer, but rather has this charging dock and then a separate SD card to update the firmware? What do you think of the way that you actually store your seed phrase with this? And what do you think of this vault from what you've seen so far? Do you feel this is just what you're looking for? Do you feel this is overkill? Do you feel like this will be in or out of your price point? I myself do not know what the price point will be yet. I will find that out before I do my full walkthrough. But let me know your thoughts on what you've seen here, whether this is what you're looking for out of a hardware wallet, or whether it seems like it's above and beyond, or maybe some other things that you'd like to see included in something like this. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that walkthrough video that I will do in the coming weeks, but feel free to check out the website down below if you want to, I guess, learn more about what these guys are working on.